This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Now, a lot of you guys know me that I'm not a big tile. Well, I like all kinds of games, but you know, I'll take a look at anything. So when I was contacted to take a look at this game, I said I would, and I was actually quite surprised at the quality, the beauty, and how fun this game was. Latice Hawai'i, as you can see here. Even the box is beautiful. There's a lot of game in this box, and it's very interesting. So all I'm going to say is let's go down to the table. I'm going to show you the rules to a certain extent, so you can get a feel of what this is all about, this tile laying game, and let me know what you think. But right now, let's head down to the table and take a look at Latice Hawai'i. I'm not going to explain all the rules, but I'm going to talk to you and pretty much walk you through this. This is a tile laying game, and it's a matching game in a lot of ways. You're matching color and symbols. That is going to earn you these stones. It depends on how many stones that you're going to get by matching it. The idea is that depending on how many players are, you're going to have a certain amount of stones of tiles. And once you run through the tiles, the game ends and you win. If for any reason that both players, or all three players or four players, pass, well, guess what? That is going to end the game, and the person with the fewest amount of tiles that they had to lay out is going to win the game. Now, very simply, the game works where the first player is going to lay in the center here a tile down. And as you see, I have a seagull, and it's yellow. Well, the next person, you're going to draw 5 tiles, and just take a look at these. These holders are ridiculous. I mean, the quality in this game is just ridiculous. The board is beautiful. The tiles are beautiful. The stones are absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it all fits in there real nice. And I'm going to explain to you what is going on as we go here. So, for instance, here we're going to have certain situations, and I'm going to set this up, and then we're going to come right back. Now, as you can see, I have these tiles just laid out this way. This is not how it would be in the game, but I just want to show different certain things. For instance, I want to show you how you would get one of these particular stones. For instance, if we decided to lay down this yellow tile right here, well, guess what? That would give us a double because they're both yellow and they both connect. So you would get one of these half stones. So now in this particular situation, the way this would work, this would be a trefoil. If we put our thing here, now we don't count anything ever diagonally, okay? It's only what matches in the crossways. So now we've matched 3, and 3 would give us a sunstone. Now, in order to get 2 sunstones, we would add yet another turtle on this side, and that would complete our whole thing here. So now we actually have a lattice, and that would garner us 2 sunstones. So what do we do with these sunstones? Very simple. Our first tile that we lay down is always free. Always free. So whatever you score here, if this was the situation that you had and you said, okay, I'm going to lay this right here, that's free. But say you had another tile that you wanted to lay down, well, guess what? It would cost you either 2 of these halvesies or 1 of these sunstones. And if you had all 3, you can take 3 extra turns until one of the 2 things happens. And like in this case, I would spend that. And then if I wanted to go even further, I would spend this one and spend this. Now, once you run out of tiles on your thing, that's it. That's as far as you can go, and you cannot spend any more sunstones. Your turn, your first free turn, is consisted of 4 things. You could play a colored tile, play a wind tile, and I know what you're asking. What's a wind tile? Well, I'm going to show you. You can exchange tiles. If there's tiles that you don't like in your thing, you can spend a thing turning in at least 1 stone to grab another one randomly. So for instance, I would want this one and I would put it in here. You can pass. Pass is also considered an action and a turn, a free action and turn. Now a wind tile, believe it or not, does something really cool. Anytime you decide to play this, the wind tile, you can move any tile that's already been laid. So for instance, you said, well, I bet you he's got a turtle and he can go here and he can get 2. Let me try to mess him up a little bit, and I'm going to move this one this way. Okay. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to lay down another tile. If you decide another move to coincide, you could put it up here for all you care, and it doesn't matter. The whole point is that that you can move any one of these tiles any way that you want with a wind tile, and then that tile is discarded. You are going to keep on going until you run out of tiles in front of your pile, or with that in your rack, or you pass. Everybody passes, and then you're going to count up to see who has the least amount of tiles left, and that one is declared your winner. Very simple, very easy game, but very beautiful game, which does a lot of different things. And it has a lot of fast start ways that you can do, and you can set up for all kinds of different things. You can have tiles already laid out in a certain way. Like one thing suggests that you start out with a crisscross like this all the way up and down the board, and then proceed in beginning of the game, and then split the rest of the tiles for a real faster game that'll move along. So really a neat system. I really like how it works, and it actually is a lot of fun. They also have a timer that so nobody's sitting there for an amount of time. You would actually put this timer out, and you would only be allowed so much time to lay down a tile and get your turn done. You can actually make it really cool where you can do it where you only have a certain amount of time to do so many turns. So really kind of neat aspect of this, and a really fun game that I really like, and the components are ridiculous and off the chart. All the different shapes that you have really stand out, and it's a very beautiful and pretty game. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts on Latice.
I really like this a lot. This is beautiful. I love how the curvature of the tile laying things, tiles. I like how you have to match symbols up. Just a very simple game. But I like if you get a certain amount that you are able to buy or get these stones, which are going to help you get extra turns to get rid of your tiles faster. It really works. It's nice. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. I highly suggest this, and I believe that you can get it at their website. Let's find out at www.adacio.com, which is www.adacio.com. You can get it on Amazon, I believe. Okay, but this is a solid, good experience. Beautiful, fun, worth it. Check it out. I don't think you can go wrong with this. I think it says ages 6 and up. I think that's very appropriate. Takes about 20-25 minutes. You can even make it quicker. You can have a tournament with it. You can do a lot of things with this. This is a fun, easy, simple game that really can be an enjoyable evening on your game night. So I suggest check it out and see what you think. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.